Hi guys and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be playing something different on the channel. Instead of playing all Spider-Man games, this is going to be repetitive, trying to get like 4 games, play them, record them, edit them. So I thought do something a little bit different. So today we are playing We Happy Few. So this is the main menu. It's all lovely, it's like 60s aesthetic. It came out about a couple of years ago. I think it came out 2018 this game came out. I remember I bought it for like half price. I loved the game. I loved playing the game. I've only played it once, so this is going to be my second experience with it. But this time it's all going to be recorded. So if you like watching this video, then you can like, comment a part 2 if you want, and subscribe. I would love to have more than how many likes I usually get in a video, and I would just so I know, as your audience, for you to know that you like watching these videos and you want to see more. So let's get right into it. Act 1, Arthur. Happy people have no past. So this is basically based on the 60s.
Oh, heavens no. Oh, God.
Arthur, where are you? Arthur! Where'd you go? Arthur!
So remember the memory.
She just take my joy, shouldn't I?
So this is the big choice where you get first, where you get 2 decisions, so you can remember or you can take joy. Well, I would go with the easiest option, so I'm going to hold Y and press and take joy.
Right. Happiness is a choice.
See what we get? So this is
Drug.
so this is like the casual ending. The secret, but easy, very easy. So that's it, guys. That's it. We have beaten We Happy Few. So if you like, comment, subscribe, and tell me what other game you want to play in the chat. So now that we've done the secret ending or just the easy option, we're going to hold extra remember. So it's Friday, 9th October 1964. So yeah, in the mid-60s.
Percy! Percy!
So that's one of our memories. This is from our past. That's what we can hear. Voices from our past.
What have you been up to? No one's seen you for hours.
Ah, nose to the grindstone, you know.
Then why haven't I heard a single whoosh through the door since 10 o'clock? Did you forget we're having Deirdre's birthday party? We've got a pinata.
Right. Brilliant. Of course.
Have you forgotten your joy?
Of course not. Snug as a bug on a drug.
Well, come on then, finish up.
Just have a few more pages. I know you're very busy.
Then don't take too long to finish.
She just smiles sinisterly after she says it.
The power cell's empty.
Well, what will you do?
I'll get a new one.
So Friday 9th October 1964. So we've got a cup of tea there. Arthur Hastings applied of the year, Department of Archives, Recycling and Printing, City of Baltimore. Better hurry up anyway, because she's right there.
It can't be this hard to finish up a day's work, can it?
That's what I'll say.
What are you going to do, Arthur?
We're brothers. We'll look out for each other. That's what we'll do.
Hastings Brothers win Scrap Gathering Prize. June 4th, 1947, Principal and Arthur Hastings were the surprise winners of the scrap drive. Arthur told the judges that his brother had a photographic memory. Percy knew exactly where all the old cars and drums and things were in the garden district. Percival himself really speaks to strangers, apparently, but rarely speaks to strangers. The scrap would be melted down to be used to support the war effort against the Soviet Union, which is, by all reports, going splendidly. Brothers brought a record of 1,654 pounds of scrap steel, winning them a £50 victory against communism bond. This second prize winner to Alan Unwin, who brought in £315. So it was substantially different, substantially higher. It's a memory. I'm going to accept it, but you can also count
A
this.
happy society is built on a happy past.
It's not linked to. It's linked to the war a little bit, but it's not linked to anymore.
Well, I expect you in the conference room presently. Don't dawdle.
Isn't
You
it?
don't want to miss the pinata.
Oh, pinata.
Wasn't Prudence supposed to be coming back today? I
Shenbing.
made her a welcome back card.
Shenbing clarifies registration procedure. This is in 1947, May 7th. Jen Roberts being the new. I'm just gonna talk through it. Well, I'll probably just skim read this one. This one is a bit longer, and I'm gonna just say which one I think is, if it's valuable to save or not. But for our growing children, it's about nutrients. Oh, so that's nothing to do with anything negative. So
I think not.
Nothing negative there. Drug trials qualified success, says Sir Robert. Third of March 1952, the first round of trials of a new anti-melancholic medication had been a qualified success, stated Dr. Alexander Gross, acting head of the Melancholia Studios Laboratory at the Royal Victorian Hospital. The drug reduced melancholic feelings in 28 out of 30 despondent rats over a 20-day period. Despondency can be induced in rats by repeatedly giving them electrical shocks. Positive rats take up twice as long as navigating the maze. After administering the drug, previously positive rats regain up to 50% of their navigation speed for administration of the shocks, stated Dr. Gross. So it makes them go fast. So the drug makes them basically go faster before they use the shocks. The drug now has been tested in human volunteers. Citizens who wish to apply, potential volunteer through the waiting list can be done in the Royal Victoria. So now they've done rats. So they've done experiments on rats, by using the drug to make them go faster through the maze, so they exactly know where they're going before they get electric shocks when they stop. But it looks like they're doing it with humans, and that seems bad. You want to cover that up, definitely.
That's rather inconvenient for the street.
I would say that it's definitely, you have to cover that up. Let's talk about human experiments. No one's going to like that. I'm going to take it just in case I need it. I don't like it. Now these are what I remember. These remind me of Daleks. Dalekanium. I think because it's from the 60s and it's Britain, it's a little nod to them. Because there are loads of Dalek merchandise during 1963 to like 1965. So they had loads of merchandise there, so I think it's a nice little Easter egg. Sit down in the chair. One and 2 miles. Impulse drum. Oh, I didn't see that. Is that a dog and a bird? Is the dog trying to bite the bird? You can tell it's Britain through the flags. Arthur Hastings. October 9th, 1964, 3:57 p.m.
Do you think the canister wonders what life's like outside the tube? Of course, he'd have to break the tube to get out.
You can tell, I think it's also
I'll break it for everybody.
You can tell it's made by an American company because they just put the month before the day. Oh, kind of that. Clyde?
Earth whistle. You're off at the party, aren't you?
Read this. Oh look, Miss Bing has written Clive a letter. Dear Mr. Burswhistle, it's so thoughtful of you to suggest how best to rearrange the department. I am always grateful for suggestions from junior staff of how best to do my job as director. However, I am afraid that it would be destabilizing to swap your office. I'm sure it's destabilizing. Establishing. I think it's supposed to be establishing. Establishing to swap your office with that of Mr. Hastings. Fortunately, turnover in the department is high. If Prue doesn't return soon, I don't see why you couldn't have her office. In the meantime, I suggest you pop into the joint and you'll feel the sunshine on your face, whether you have a window or not. All the best, Victoria Bing, Director. Take that, Clyde, you little shit. That's hilarious. Like, take that, Clyde, you little shit. So that's just talking about the sticks games. So more Dalekanium. There's nothing in the Dalekanium book. Wait, there's a red light. The red light says restricted area. No one notifies personnel beyond this point. Keep your chin up. Approach from games. Games that I need to do this. Game company. Oh, there's a poster for me. Arthur Hastings, employee of the month. You can tell he's hated by. Oh, there's another scrap paper. And here's a letter in what I almost positive is Clive's terrible handwriting. Dear Director Bing, one of your employees is a subserve, and may even be a downer. I overheard him in the commission telling a friend that he thinks that his job redacting old articles is silly, and what's so scary about the truth? He's very tall and slim with black hair and brown eyes and glasses. I know I should have asked his name, but I am naturally shy woman, and there it leaves off. A shy woman? Are you Clive? Are you Clive? Or just a nasty manipulative schemer? So that's basically talking about us for some reason. Because we're tall.
Little shit. He wants my view.
Roger. Well, it's a nice view. Oh, there's his family. You know what? I'll sit down to his work with
Miss Bing thinks of you right now, Clive.
Oh, we can mess it up for him, can't we? Farm workers expected to return from Germany. October 29th, 1946. The last harvests in forest pit in the valleys of Wellington Wells. 129 volunteers. Farm workers are expected to return home within the next 2 weeks. State Sir Robert B. And now we know who that is. A dickhead. Each highly paid and well-fed volunteer worker replaces one German soldier stoically fighting communism on the Eastern Front. An employed man at Wellington Wells who are interested in volunteering work in Germany in the spring should contact Hauptmann Werner Ed. That sounds German. At his office at Waterloo House. I'm just going to cut that. It gives him the credit, doesn't it? Taxi service restored. June 7th, 1952. Wellington Wells once again has taxi service. Bicycle taxi, that is the enterprising young Nigel Hemmingford, is now carrying paying passengers along parade streets. He is also willing to take up to 2 customers at a time anywhere in Wellington Wells. Mr. Hemmingfield, 17, built his taxi out of 2 bicycles with the assistance of his father, Edward Hemmingfield, known locally as the Wicker Man. Oh, the Wicker Man. Through his mastery of art of the craft in wicker. Which is like, the Wicker Man's like the one made of sticks. They have to do the wicker man in the towns. The sequence of Mr. Hemmingfield, the youngest bicycle rickshaw, as he likes to call it, takes inspiration, according to Mr. Hemmingfield the elder, from Roman racing chariots. That's it? I can't see it. Contrary to what you've seen in old movies, these had to be as lightweight as possible, yet sturdy. Do you know what? Don't know how that can't be bad. So, Wellington under reopened. So this is talking about the underground. May 12, 1944. Thanks to the heroic efforts of Convons, Stauffenberg's efficient mechanics, the Wellington under will restore limited services. The following stations will be served from 1 hour after curfew ends to 1 hour before curfew begins. Waterloo, Minorque, City Hall, transfer fee. Victoria tickets is 6p for the aged. So I think just tickets are 6p for the aged. Details are available at stations during operation hours. Don't say why.
Not sure about that.
Oh, because he went, not sure about that one. It didn't like, he should have. It did talk a little bit about the war, but then it also went to about being reopened. That might be the bad one.
Whatever happened to you, Prudence?
Prudence's office. Welcome back. That's clever.
You're not coming back, are you, Prue? Where did you go?
Canada, that's Titanic though. Looks like she wanted to go different places. We're happy for you. There's the gift basket. It's all rotted fruit and veg. Still work. Yeah, I'm just gonna do our work. Winner best attitude. Grand prize winner. Wednesday, 2nd of September, so she's in me today. Oh yeah. Might be a family, right? Jesus. against Europe, Gavin Smash. August 22nd, 1945. The new and exciting exposition. I'm just going to skim read this again. You can read it if you want. Even though it sounds innocent enough, because it's talking about communism and it would remind people of the war, especially when it came out in 1945. I think I better cover it up. Pause the video if you didn't finish reading it. And up to the next one. When this turn in your auto. Automotive. August 22nd, 1945. Colonel von Stauffenberg reminds citizens that all private automobiles have been requested by them itself as in now from the Imperial German. The Imperial German Army must be turned in by October 2nd, and that have been their vehicles which must contain at least one quarter fuel tank in transit. Queues, vehicles with license plates ending in 1 and 2 may be turned into Monday. 3 and 4 on Tuesday, 5 and 6 on Wednesday, and 7 and 8 on Thursday, and 9 and 0 on Friday. 500 will be levied against the registered owner. Automotive not turned by that day. The fine will be an empty petrol tank is £10. Owners will be covered. It's essential, of course, are not quite. I'm going to keep that. I don't think you never commented on it. I don't think that's that bad. But, so let's see. Share the meat. Look at share meat. Margaret Worthing was up in Battle of Flowers. Tuesday, July 2nd, 1946. Miss Margaret Worthing has been appointed Junior Field Commander of the 1946 Battle of Flowers, which takes place on Sunday. She will be led in a real flag parade, joined by her father, Jack Worthing, following lead actor of the Will Kemp travelling place. She was on last night at the Garden Guard by 1945's Junior Field Commander, Sally Boyle, who is going to be a later character in the game. Miss Worthing was selected, according to an outsider before her spectacular victory garden. We were all amazed how many different variants of extra flowers she's grown, all while helping her feed her family with vegetables. Battle of Flowers dates back to 1920, where participants in the flower parade decided to dismantle their floats and attack each other with bloom. The battle has become tradition, and I don't know, because it's the Battle of Flowers dates back to 1920, which participants in the flower parade decided to dismantle their floats and attack each other with balloons. That sounds. I'm going to cover it that up. I'm going to cover that up. So let's get to another one. I think this probably is the final one. Police arrest 4 in Breeder riot. Now this one sounds like something to cut off. 6 November 1951, one man, Mammoth Audrey, and 3 unnamed women were arrested in what the police are calling another Breeder riot. Sunday night, the victim, Miss Anne Mr. Cluxton, appears to be in stable condition as is her husband, Mr. Tom Cluxton. There is no word yet on the condition of her baby, whose birth was not expected for another 2 months. The Arresting Officer PC John Constable stated it is dangerous for women who are in a family way to strut their condition about. Frankly, it sets people off with the distant folk are doing something. I think it's their level best to something level best to forget. That is definitely covering up. You have to cover that one. The Battle of Flowers might not have been that bad. It's just because when you talk about the war, like. So the power cells are done. So done her job for.
I did something. No, leave me alone. I took my dolly. Leave me alone. Oh, hi, Arthur.
Oh, he's a creepy fella. Alright. Think that never happened? Central processing.
We seem to be a bit behind in our work now that you mention it.
See, it's all. It's like they've just got stacks of work that they haven't done. That's the news anchor. It's a massive TV. So what's the fix? Yeah? Just give you joy. You're too white. That's the motto. Conference room.
There you are. You nearly missed the piñata. It's the most adorable Spanish custom. Uncle Jack did a whole show about it. You smash it until all the sweets come out.
That sounds a bit bloody.
Come on, hit it. Hit it. Hit it.
Hit it!
Alright.
Hit it!
What are you waiting for?
Come on, smash it! Go on, smash it, silly face off!
Alright. Oh! See. That doesn't look like a pinata. Gee, that's a rat, that. That is a rat. They're eating inside. What there?
You are off your job.
Oh no, they noticed.
Take one of mine.
Oh no, we should just
Oh my lord. He's a downer. Call security. We've got a downer.
Oh no. It sounds like a ritual.
Probably a bad time to ask for that raise.
Why is there so many? I think it's up here. It's like a ritual kind of thing. Alright, so B is to crouch. There's the coppers. There's the fuzz. Lobbies. Oh, no. Knock me out.
You smell gas? Flaming Nora. Forget it, there's no time. Christ, I thought those bastards chased me.
Dear.
There were bridges, weren't there? And tunnels. I'm pretty sure I'm not in the parade anymore. I don't even think I'm still in the village.
Yeah. So it's basically saying he's been chased through.
Those bobbies seem to have locked me in. I suppose they were worried about the gas. Terribly thoughtful of them.
So that's sprinting. Day one. We have notes. So these are like the map, tools, the upgrades, what I am, like the status I'm in. Wanting under historicals. So it's just basically historical. What? What are you thinking? Well, Arthur, you've gone and done it, haven't you? Not only rather spectacular, quit your job, but you're down now. Townsfolk will unleash the hounds, or they would if we hadn't eaten them 20 years ago. Basically saying because they're not making any food because the joy make them looking like there's different other foods they're eating the animals basically. The wastrels do not seem terribly friendly, I hope they aren't really cannibals. Oh God, I'm one of them now, aren't I? I just gotta get out of Wellington Wells. I just gotta get over the bridge and off the island, which means I've got to go back into the parade district, don't I? Which I was just chased out of. Brilliant. What in dog's name were you thinking? Percy, I saw his picture from just before we put them all on the train. God, all the horrible grind and steel and the screams. How he must hate me. Why did I tell the Jerrys I was already 13? They were only off by 10 days. Why didn't I keep my mouth shut and get on the train and go off to Germany with him, like I promised him? I can't remember. But I promised him. That's gotta mean something. I've gotta go find Percy, wherever he is, and make sure he's okay. How long have it been? How long? P.S. How long have we been eating rats? Because it being that. The pinata was a rat, so how long have we been eating it for? Oh, I've seen all that.
Well, I'm going to go that way.
There's a specific scene. You know what that was? Got a glass bottle with a clock. We're going to need bobby pins. We're going to Hoover. Might need a sovereign. It's just another like pen. We thought pen. No, get me off. Read 4th of October 1964 to Mr. Rupert Underhill, Section 4. From Jim Waite, Chief Engineer. Dear Rupert, are you quite certain Teddy's off his joint? Perhaps he merely forgot. You've got to go look after all your mates, man. Have you tried that? Have you tried trying a string around his finger? Tying a string around his finger? That always helps me. Anyway, I can reassign Teddy because I haven't got a replacement. All the juniors are off at Scraggle. The substance has been serving all sorts of connections and the mountain line must flow. I really appreciate you sticking by your post. If we don't do our duty, who are we? But try the string around the finger. I feel certain you'll manage its situation. Manage the situation. All my best. Jimmy. So it looks like you take the bottom off. Take the the first button. So that's how you craft. That's the bathroom. Some more. Gee, this one's a long one. This one's a long one. By Prudence. Was this a mistake? It seemed so clever to disappear first, rather than trying to braze my way across the bridge. After enough joy, they'd forget they had ever known the Prudence Holmes. Beastly Clive would take my office, and they'd forget anyone else was ever in it. Well, now that I'm here, I wonder, should I have put my trust in Mr. Kite? Where are his bloody instructions? In the abandoned house? Yes, but which abandoned house? They're all abandoned. How to deal with all these wastrels? My God, they look like something out of the Dante. We'd chase someone out whenever they wouldn't take their joy, but we never really thought about where they went. I knew we chased them out when joy made them sick, but I didn't know it was here to starve and weep and remember. I'm sure they went to sanatorium, a decent hospital. But I suppose that's what I wanted to believe. We were all complicit. We know without knowing and don't know to remember. so we don't. My God, I can't wait to get to the mainland.
Prudence really did run off. She ran this way. I wonder if I'll see her again.
Dirty Bench is probably the best we got up to now.
I'll need some odds and bobs and bits of metal to make a lockpick.
And that's what we have them for. You know, see proper suit. We haven't got a proper suit. I'm going to use get two because lockpicks are very useful.
There we go. 3 years of the salamander and me getting into constant trouble finally pay off.
It's very useful, these lockpicks, for like secrets.
What happened to him? Or the who?
I know what I can do this for. Look. Yay! Oh, there's a mask here. Promises.
Are they going to hurt us?
No one's going to hurt you, Percy. I promise.
But if they hurt the city,
I don't think they'll blow anything else up.
why?
Because we surrendered, the Pope.
What are we going to do, Arthur?
We're brothers. We'll look out for each other.
Need some lolly pins again, just in case. I want to carry them because you can like throw them at enemies and all that for sure. When you craft, you can use that in your. Oh. Right. Oh, I thought I also got prudence. Let's read it. I always have to read it, don't I? September 18th, I looked to the lights, like the doctor's orders. I could swear I see shapes in there moving around like shadows but made of light. And there's shadows all around. Always around the corner. He keeps turning lights off. Says he wants to save the bulbs. He's trying to make me think I'm going blind, isn't he? How he loves to feel superior. September 19th. Takes two joy just so I could stand his ugly face. Why won't it work? Has he swapped them out for something? Paracetamol? Jelly beans? Jesus. We haven't had jelly beans since. Have we ever had jelly beans? September 20th. I hate when he talks in that slow, condescending voice, like I'm a child. I'm not a child, am I? I don't even know any children, obviously. Jesus, what is wrong with my joint? September 22nd. There he is screeching away in the corner. Scribble, scribble, scribble. Mr. Gribbon? And then there's a whoosh of the pneumatic tube. He's blaming it all on me. What happened? Isn't he? Says it's his missus. I don't believe he's still got his missus. With his big mossy teeth, I bet she went on holiday a long time ago. Oh, long ago. Was I married once? How did it end? I got an awful feeling in my stomach. I'm not sure I'm going to enjoy remembering. Something is all fucked up about the joy. And he won't send me home. I've got to stay here. Julie. September 25th. I can hear him crunching in the dark. It isn't rats. It's his big mossy teeth. I lie awake and picture squeezing his throat to it. He turns the colour of my carrots. He bloody well stole. He's plotting something. September 28th. Let him try to wheeze out of this one. I saw him writing those lies. Reassigning me, will he? Off my joy, am I? I'm bloody well tripping up and he knows it. October 6th. Well, come to the end of our time. We've came to the end of our time. we've came to the end of our time. So he's gone mad with joy. So something's happened to his joy. So he started normally, and then he took joy, and then he took some more joy, and that's when he got changed, where different things happened slowly. He became insane and wanted to be a killer because of the amount of joy he took.
Not too bad I don't have any other hatches to go to just yet.
Oh, well, I like using this. I'm gonna guess that's the guy. Alright, I think. Get out the door! Come on, get out the door. Alright, that's the block. Left triggers to block and right triggers to block.
That's the first fight I've won since primary school. Actually, I think it's the first fight I've been in since primary school.
But then you could have just thrown the guy. Get him out. There we go, turned it on. That gets the ladder up. Could have used the bottle, couldn't I? That would just give me poison. I need something that isn't poison. Whoa! Yeah, it's getting nauseous now. I think I'll probably end it when I get up here. The new city. Let it read more.
Bridge. I've got to get to the bridge in the parade district, which I just got chased out of. Brilliant. Ah, the train station. If I can get to the train station, I can just follow the old rail tunnel all the way to the bridge. It'd be nice if there was a map, wouldn't it? I suppose back in those days we could remember where things were.
This is the next day. I've just finished editing it. I just want to say this bit at the end. I just want to say thanks for watching. Goodbye. This is the end of part 1. This is why it's cut weirdly, because I already said goodbye near the end of the video, but then realised I don't need that bit in. It would have been better if it was cut earlier, so that's why I put this one in. So if you like this video and you enjoyed watching it, like, comment and subscribe. It really appreciates and helps the channel so much. So yeah, see you guys later.